Karen, have you got yourself a coffee? I have. Probably best get one. This is going to be one of my chats.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those vegan guys. I thank you.
Hello, and thank you ever so much for joining me for another of my health updates. I know, I'm sorry. I promised that these updates would always be on a Wednesday, and I would have filmed it yesterday and kind of got it edited and uploaded. Kind of glad I didn't though. I'll reveal that in a minute why. But as you've hopefully seen, we've got 2 new videos from the last couple of days. We've got our How to Be a Better Vegan, which is one of our lovely, me and the hubby sat down at the kitchen table having a chat with the coffee videos, which ended up being 37 minutes. And we reviewed it and edited it, and we're really happy with it actually. We felt like we covered a lot of topics, and it seems to have got a lot of great feedback, so there's that. And then of course the stovetop sausage casserole, which we had quite the reaction to in a post on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, and opted at that point to definitely make a recipe video in the future, so glad we did that. Now let's get to the update, shall we? I've been doing the exercise since I started doing the exercise, which was the 13th of May, just looking at my calendar. And then from the 22nd of May, I've been doing every day except this Saturday just gone, I had a break. 100 sit-ups and 30 push-ups. Every day. And then this last week, we're on Thursday today, Jason and I went to the gym Friday, Sunday and Tuesday, which will probably become a pattern from now on. So very pleased with all that. Extremely pleased with my mental health, which is definitely better, although I have had a couple of, in fact last night I had one, I have had a couple of panic attacks, which I haven't had for a while. I've been anxious, but I haven't had any panic attacks, and over the last couple of weeks I've had a couple, just where I wake up kind of heart pounding, sweating, feeling like I've just stopped myself from dying by waking up, you know, all panicked for a minute or two. They're not pleasant, has to be said, and I'm not sure actually whether that's related to the fact that the temperatures got warmer, being using the power of deduction and common intelligence. The weather's got warmer and we haven't changed our quilt yet from a really thick one to a very thin summer one, so that might be something to look into. But you know, I am nearly 50. It's time for a change. Did you know men can get hot sweats, just like ladies do in menopause? Fact. I only found that out when I went to see my doctor about it, and said, like, you know, I'm having these, I'm waking up like in a real panic and dripping in sweat, and the bed's drenched, and she was like, yeah, you're heading towards 50. They will happen. I was like, oh, could somebody write a guidebook? Maybe. This was information I could have done with yesterday. So yeah, there's all that. However, here's the really, really good bit. Let's do this. Papa, I've lost 1 kilogram. It's about time though. I mean, it's been 2 weeks of solid, you know, yes, I could have done more stuff. Alright, Karen, get off my back. But I've had the Slim Fast for lunch most days, with a couple of exceptions, and definitely cut down on the wine, definitely watching what we eat more and trying to use less oil, and keeping up the exercise. So I like to think that the kilogram that's gone was 1 kilogram of pure fat, which is, it's quite a large chunk, 1 kilogram of fat, whereas 1 kilogram of muscle is really small. So yeah, I've had quite a lot going on mentally. Still with the old job and the whole kind of me reporting things and then it getting investigated and now me appealing the conclusions of that investigation and blah 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 blah. That's all been playing on my mind quite a lot. Had quite the emotional purge. I believe it was Monday night. I get like that. I was just sat on the settee and I started thinking about things, and I started thinking about one of the old, one of the service users at the place where I used to work, who died, and one of his family members wrote in and said, you know, thanks to everyone there for everything that you did for our parent. Particular thanks to Paul, who our parent really enjoyed talking to and had a good laugh with, kind of thing. And it, you know, things, start thinking about things like that. Somebody found me on Facebook, one of the other service users' kids found me on Facebook through the Vegan Queens page, because obviously the Vegan Queens performed for the people we used to work for, and just kind of, you know, sent me a message saying, Paul, just wanted to let you know my mum really misses you, she talks about you a lot, and she wanted me to let you know she cares about you and she wishes you were still there. That got me. Then one of the other service users, who was given my phone number with my permission on request by another staff member after I'd left, has phoned me regularly since, and she left me a voicemail on the Saturday. I was on the phone to somebody. So yeah, all of that just really got to me. And plus, you know, humans can be cruel, so incredibly cruel, and lose themselves in red tape and bureaucracy and not see the reality of a situation. And all of that got to me anyway. I had this huge purge. Thank goodness Jason were there to comfort me and tell me what I needed to hear at the time. But even that I am dealing with much better than I would have done 2 weeks ago. And you know, I think it does have something to do with the law of attraction, to be honest with you, because I've kind of, how do I say this? Well, I have to say it in terms that are accessible. I've developed and incorporated a shield around myself for the stuff that I need to be aware of, so I can still see it and hear it, but it can't penetrate me. I'm not going to allow it to hurt me anymore, because I can't handle the hurt. So I acknowledge my own emotional, some would call it weakness, I certainly call it strength, my ability to be in touch with my emotions and to purge them when needed. I am celebrating, I suppose, the fact that I have, from just a few weeks ago, made myself far less vulnerable to things, and I've got my own back majorly. That's the major thing. I've got my own back. I've slowly started to incorporate this new lifestyle and realise the importance of it, because for me personally, 100 sit-ups and 30 press-ups are 15 minutes of my day max. I have no excuse not to do them. Oh, I'll try. Oh, let me tell you, will I try? I do try. Sometimes I wait until it's really late and I've had a glass of wine and I'm like, but now I've got the other side saying, the wine won't make a difference, neither will the time. What's wrong with you? Go and do them. Henceforth, immediately, for your own good. I thought you were putting yourself first, Paul. And I'm like, oh, all right. And then I do them. And that's marvellous. So, doing well. And I'd love to know down there in the comments whether anything I've just said has any relevance to you in any way, shape or form, and about your own journey and how you're going and how you're feeling, and are you being gentle with yourself, and are you putting yourself first, and is your positive future person, this is where the law of attraction comes in, who I want to be in the future, who I'm visualizing, is already there now, as I've discussed before, shouting back at me, come on, you've got this. I'm within reach, kiddo. I can't believe I'm 50 in 2.5 weeks. 50! Half a century! That's rude, innit? Really. No, what an achievement though, you know. It was, when I was young, vulnerable and obsessed with Marilyn Monroe, I thought I would go down when I was 36 like she did. But I didn't. Here I am. Sat sitting in my kitchen with a coffee, talking to my pals on Facebook about me fat, my life, and my crying eyes. So how are you? And are you doing well? And is your journey going well? Let me know all of those things, please. Don't forget we have a Patreon page, which I have now added a new tier to, $1 a month. Don't know why I can't change it to pounds, thought I might be able to. Okay. So yeah, if our existing patrons would like to go back down to that lower tier now we've added that, please feel free to do so. And if any of you want to join them and support us in this channel and what we do here, please do. You can also support us by clicking on the affiliate links down there in the info. We've got our own Amazon storefront filled with products that we love and use ourselves or have been highly recommended to us by other vegans. And we keep adding stuff to that. The only thing on there that's not related to veganism, I think, is the Lumix G6 camera, because it's our vlogging camera, so we thought, well, we've got to put that on, haven't we? It's our little baba. She's changed us lives. She's changed us vlogging, because it used to be us phones. Sorry about that accent. So, kilogram of fat gone. I don't understand what it's doing. Oh, it's counting down. I see. So I've just realised that my camera tells you occasionally how long you've been filming for, but then tells you how long you've got left before the time runs out, I think. Yes, they're both running at the same time. That was a very interesting feature. I've never noticed that before. You know why that'll be, don't you? I went to the opticians on Saturday, and they gave me another slightly higher strength for my left eye, and I can read things now, and that means that I've got to acknowledge that my eye's getting worse. Very. I think I've waffled on for quite long enough now. I've given you all a good update. I'm going to continue, obviously, to do the exercises every day. The next steps will be the portion control, which I haven't quite got my head around yet. But hey, 2 weeks and I've still lost a kilogram of fat. And my trousers aren't so tight. And I just feel better in general. And I'm better in control of my emotions. And I'm better in control of my physical health. And I have more clarity. And they're all the good things, aren't they? So I can't complain. Not really, Karen. Finish my coffee. I do like to finish my coffee whilst we're chatting. I think that's a very important part of what we do here. Oh, I've got 2 lights flashing. I think one of them's the memory card saying it might be nearly full. It probably is. 128 gigabyte memory card. There's not that much left on it now. We'll have to wipe it at some point. What do you do with all that though? Well, it's already edited and uploaded, isn't it, really? Yeah. More recipe videos coming soon. I've got my courgette soup to do soon, which we love and my mum loves. My mum. And it's really cheap as well, because you can get those big nets of courgettes from supermarkets for like £1 odd, can't you? But it's a nice light summery soup as well. It's lovely, it's delicious, and it's very, very healthy. And of course we've got loads more coming on this channel, guys, so please like this video, subscribe to our channel for further updates, click that little notification bell, buy something from our Amazon affiliate store, or just choose one of our Amazon affiliate links. Get embroiled in the world of those vegan guys on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're here because we love you. And you love us. Thank you for that. Anyone would think I was an actor or something, wouldn't they? So yeah. Kilogram of fat gone. I'll be showing you my firm man boobs soon. Like that. Another health or diet update shall come next Wednesday, but hopefully we'll have something. Oh yes, this weekend actually. I think we might be going to film our Tesco top 10 video, so watch out for that one. Don't forget to put yourself first. Don't forget to have your own back. Don't forget to keep your eye on that future self. You, but much better in every way, shape and form. Who's like that? Come on. I guess what I'm saying there is be excellent to yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And, of course, be excellent to each other. I do bloody love you though. Hello, darling. Hello, I'm about to do my sit-ups. Do you mind awfully? Would you mind awfully if I did them? Would you mind awfully if I did them? Thanks for your support. Thanks for being here with me to support me in this endeavour. Right. Hi, darling. Hello, darling. All people can see is your bum. Just impolite is what it is. So that was 50. Flat on my back with my knees bent but my feet on the floor. And now it's the I usually do this in 30 to 20 though. 50 with my feet up on this unit at the bottom of the bed. At the bottom of the room here. Right. Hello. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. How are you? How are you, lovely? Can you see her? You've come to support me in my battle of the bulge. She does actually come into the bedroom quite a lot when we're doing sit-ups and things. We like to think it's for support. It's probably just to be very, very nosy. She's very, very nosy. Right. Do you know if it inspires one person to do it with me? It's worth it, isn't it? Have a little rest and a stretch. Oh. Let's see if I can crack out the last 20. Oh, there now, because I've done today's sit-ups early, I might end up doing more later on, but I've done 100. I did 100 yesterday as well. This is where I do them, on one of them. Look at all my drag, wigs and drag, just drag everywhere, drag. And jackets. It's the room for drag jackets. So, this is our spare bedroom actually. This is where people would sleep when they came here. Oh. Right, so 100 sit-ups, I think you'll find, has now been done for today. And I'll do my press-ups later on. You know, a vlog a day keeps depression away. My tune now, Maz. My tune.